Ewell Elementary was the proposed new location for the Shelby Township Community Center, but the Board of Trustees determined the move would not be feasible. When Johnson opened up the freezer door in his hotel room, what he found was bone-chilling. A 2-year project to reconstruct about 4 miles of M59 is set to begin next month. Officials have said the repairs to this project could take up to a year or more, which means more limbo for residents and local businesses. Yeah, Kelly, the launch of the United Shore Professional Baseball League has been nothing short of impressive. But coming up, I'll tell you why more people might be grabbing their gloves next season. And I was able to talk to Jackie Pittman's older daughter, who explained he was manipulative and controlling, but never would they have expected this. The bond was set at $25,000 for this man who once served on the Macomb County Adoption Board. Buying local produce just got a little cheaper for senior citizens. Michigan residents 60 years and older may be eligible for a $20 coupon on Michigan-grown produce. Ewell Elementary was the proposed new location for the Shelby Township Community Center, but the Board of Trustees determined the move would not be feasible.
We got a great offer from UCS Board of Education, but here's the problem. Even if they would have given us that school, we still could not afford it.
For months, speculation over the community center's future has been looming. Would the center move to the former Ewell Elementary School building, or would it stay in its current home and face some needed renovations?
The building is old and it's out of code, and so to move seniors into that building, it would be way too expensive. The library is also very expensive to move when you're looking at their entire collections and building shelves.
After voicing their opinions at several town hall gatherings, some senior citizens are relieved to be staying.
We're happy that we are going to stay here and we can move forward.
Carolyn Cope and her friends have been coming to the senior center to play hand and foot for years.
We are very willing to teach anybody who comes in here to play.
Although happy to stay, she hopes some renovations come sooner rather than, well, later.
I would like to see that done in my lifetime. I hope it doesn't take 10 years, because I don't have 10 years, I don't think.
With Ewell Elementary out of the picture, the township has put together a 2-phase plan that would first move the 41A District Court to a new building that would be constructed near the police department. Later in 2017, more changes, renovations to the senior center, and the possible expansion of the library, all while staying in their current building. And safety was a big factor when deciding to move the court out of the senior center.
Right now, it's quite literally a safety hazard. So in order to keep everybody safe, that's why we've decided to take that building and build it new and put it by the police station.
Now the board is set to vote on phase 1 that would move the courts to a new building next to the police department at the board meeting next week. The sinkhole that continues to make headlines across Macomb County isn't the first to hit the area. If you remember, a massive sinkhole caved in just a few hundred yards down 15 Mile Road back in 2004, and now county leaders are demanding answers.
It's sad as a public official to realize that there are people working for another public official that had to be afraid to come forward to talk about what it is they know and what it is they can do to help fix the problem and be part of a solution.
The cracking of a main sewage pipe has led to numerous problems that presumably resulted in the major sinkhole in Fraser. This pipe is the major runway for sewage to travel in Macomb County.
What kinds of inspections were made? What did the inspections tell us? The condition of the pipe, the integrity of the pipe, was there any maintenance? I don't have those answers today, but I'm telling you I'm going to get those answers.
Residents from across Macomb County are being asked to conserve water any way they can, because this does affect the entire county.
What Macomb County's asked us to do is conserve water as much as we can. If you're brushing your teeth, turn your water off while you're brushing your teeth. Only turn it on when it's needed. Take shorter showers, take showers instead of baths. If you're washing dishes by hand, don't let the water run as you're washing the dishes.
Not only has the sinkhole forced residents to evacuate their homes, it has also affected neighborhoods and local businesses.
Lots of traffic, lot of speeders up and down the street.
This week has been pretty slow. Not really much happening at all aside from the construction going on.
As the pipe contains raw sewage, when it breaks, well, everyone knows it.
The smell is terrible.
Officials have said the repairs to this project could take up to a year or more, which means more limbo for residents and local businesses. Reporting for Shelby This Week, I'm Nick Buckler.
I love coming here to Stony Creek. It's my favorite place. Great exercise, get a little bit of sun, which is what I really enjoy, and kind of have fun. It's very peaceful.
Now that summer is here, people across the state have many warm hobbies they can enjoy, but if you're looking for something new, paddleboarding is worth the try.
If they want to do it, by goodness, get out there and try it. But if they have somebody they know that has one, just maybe go out with them and just kind of get a few pointers as to, how do I get on this thing and how do I get off it? How do I paddle? How do I steer? Very simple. It's not that hard. Once you get the basics of it, it's not difficult at all.
You can take his word for it.
So simple, even a county executive can do it.
Or better yet, take mine. I had to hop on board and take a few laps without ever trying this before. And he's right. It was pretty easy once you get going.
It's so easy to get to anywhere you want. You throw this on top of your car. It can be inexpensive. I mean, really, when you start thinking about it, an oar and a paddle can be anywhere between $200 and, my gosh, probably up to $5,000, depending on what you want to spend, for your particular board that you want to have out there. So, for me, I throw it up on top of the car and I can be in Lake Huron in an hour. I could be Lake St. Clair in 20 minutes. I could be out here at Stony Creek in 15 minutes.
Whether you're staying local or going up north, paddleboarding is a fun summer activity for the whole family.
You're right. Go forward. And now when you paddle once, switch to the other side. That's a first timer. I want you to know, you at home listening to this, you too can do this. It doesn't take much. It's not that difficult. Shelby TV. These kids got it going on.
For Shelby this week, I'm Nick Buckler.
Paddleboarding for the first time. Piece of cake, ain't it?
Minor League Baseball is coming to downtown Utica, and it wasn't a spur-of-the-moment decision.
The whole idea of bringing minor league baseball to Metro Detroit was something that was more of a 10-year overnight success.
The new $15 million ballpark was the idea and vision of Andy Appleby, the owner of General Sports and commissioner of the United Shore Professional Baseball League.
It's really been a wonderful project in the sense that it's been pretty much every good idea I've ever seen or done here. I had a good feeling that we could do it, but we have had excellent partners along the way with the Rewall Company helped us a lot with the construction side.
Jimmy John's Field will have affordable fun for the whole family, with tickets as low as $6 and special promotions throughout the season.
We've got a Star Wars night, we have Zombies night, we have, Dogs in the Park night, and, things of that nature.
Appleby raves about the location of his ballpark, saying that with the 2 million residents within a 25-minute drive, will rank it near the top.
Minor League Baseball has been an absolute national phenomenon everywhere else in America. So there's been 250 teams nationally. I think if you closed all of them down tomorrow and started again, that I would put this ballpark in the top 2 or 3 of all of minor league baseball, number one, and I would put this location in the top 10. This will not just be the crown jewel of the Utica, Shelby, Sterling Heights area. We want this to be the crown jewel for all of Macomb County. And that is our mission.
Soon the seats behind me will be filled with thousands of screaming fans right here in downtown Utica. First pitch is scheduled for May 30th.